Hello everyone, this is Adira B. Kaimal, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Erna University Campus, Kerala. Today, in this session, we are going to discuss about a very interesting topic, that is image forensics. By the end of this lecture, the learner will be able to describe the concepts of image forensics, and they will also able to discuss the need for forensics and also to explain the need for counter forensics, and will be able to distinguish between forensics and counter forensic techniques. So what is image forensics or digital forensics? We all know that digital visual media represent nowadays one of the principal means for communication. Lately, the reliability of digital visual information has been questioned due to the ease in counterfeiting both its origin and content. So, the digital image forensics is a brand new research field which aims at validating the authenticity of images by recovering information about their history. As a formal definition, we can say that the collection of scientific methods which systematically infer particulars of manipulation from a given set of digital images is called digital forensics or digital image forensics. That means all the techniques which are used to identify the manipulations in digital images are collectively called as digital forensics. So now let's take a look at the key characteristics of the digital forensics. The main characteristics of digital forensics is that it consists of different techniques such as techniques for identifying image manipulations, techniques for analysis of the authenticity of the image file, and also techniques for evaluating the presence of forgeries and determining the device which has produced the picture. The main feature is that it is promised to re-establish the trust in digital images. What is the need for digital forensics? In the introduction part, I have already mentioned that digital visual media is an important part in our today's life. So how we can believe all this news or all this visual information which we are receiving? I have given an example here. You all may have gone through this news by the recent days that the Korean leader Kim Jong has undergone a heart surgery, a major surgery, and the new rumors were spreading like this that he has passed away, and his funeral pictures were spreading through the social medias. But how can we believe that this is a real incident? Because no authority from the Korea has confirmed the case, but later through the Yahoo it is confirmed that the image was manipulated. That is, according to Yahoo, the funeral image of Kim Jong were found to be malicious, and the visuals used being from the last rites of Kim Jong's father, and it was photoshopped. So the manipulation has been taken place. This is like what happened in today's life. So we cannot believe all information which we are receiving in the form of digital visual media. So we need to find whether the information is authentic, it is original, it is valid, it is trustworthy. So there we need the digital forensic techniques which can help us in all these issues. So what will be the applications of digital forensics? We have already told that it helps us to identify the manipulations in the digital images or digital visual media. So I have mentioned here some of the applications. That is, one is the law enforcement, second is intelligence and military applications, then investigations and media. So we all know that when we are presenting some cases in court, we submit the evidences sometimes in the form of visual media, and that time the authenticity of the image need to be verified, and we need to prove the trustworthiness of the images. In such cases, the image forensics can help us a lot. and also in the form of intelligence and military applications. Very confidential data and information has been transferred and received, and that time also we need to verify the authenticity of the images. And like I have shown you in the previous slide, when media is publishing some images or some news, we need to find the authenticity. In all these cases, we can find the authenticity of the visual media using the digital forensic techniques. These are some of the applications, and you can find many more. So, as you have got an idea about what is image forensics or what is digital forensics, now remember the fact that we are living in this digital era. So, what will be the challenges for digital forensics or image forensics? Just note it down, then you can continue listening to the video. I hope that you have found many challenges. So, let's take a look at the important challenges or the main challenges which digital forensics techniques or image forensics field is facing. The first one is the digital era itself. That means there are a lot of digital informations and digital tools available freely and easily to all. So, the easy access to digital tools and the number of photo editing softwares and tools are the important challenge, which make it easy for the forger to edit the visual information, mainly the images, easily. You can apply the same, you can think about the same in case of videos also. So, the visual medias can be easily manipulated using these freely available editing softwares. And the other reasons are, there are only very small amount of research happening in the field of digital image forensics, and hence the less number leads to find the tricks and techniques used in these techniques easily, and thereby the forger can manipulate the images after finding out them. These are the main challenges. So, now consider a forger who make effort to manipulate images for his own profit. Anyway, how he will be benefited from finding out the forensic investigators' latest trick and techniques. We have already discussed that there are only very much research happening in the field of image forensics, and this leads to find out the tricks and techniques used by the image forensic experts to the forgers. So how they will be benefited? How the forger will be benefited by understanding the tricks and techniques used by them. Just think about it, just note it out. So, I hope you have noted down. What you have noted down is counterforensics. That means identifying the tricks and techniques used by the forensic experts helps the forger to identify the limits of the existing forensic techniques, and he can use this to cover up the traces of manipulation. The forger is anyway going to do some manipulation in the visual information, and he need to cover that. So, if he know the techniques used by the forensic expert, he can find out the loopholes and he can use them to cover up these manipulations, right? So, the research field that challenges digital forensics is called counterforensics. We can say that it is the art or science of misleading information. Systematically exploits the limitations against the intelligent counterfeits. Now, I have a question. Whether counterforensics is good or bad. The positive aspect of the counterforensics is that it helps the forensic experts to find the limits of existing techniques and thereby helps to eventually overcome the limits. That means when developing a forensic techniques, the experts themselves can apply the counterforensic techniques. Thereby, they can find out the limitations or the problems with those techniques, and they can develop solutions for that also. In that way, the counter forensics really helping the forensic experts. So that's all about image forensics. Thank you so much.